I think failure is when someone quits. You start working towards something and you either quit or you're underprepared. Prepare properly. I think that's what failure is. I don't think I've necessarily failed at anything. Um, when I start something, I see it to the finish, whether good or bad. You learn from everything. So I don't think I've actually failed though. Failure in my eyes, regarding my football career, would be to quit before the wheels fall off. We're not giving it my all, not maximizing every opportunity that I have to continue to play at a high level. I think that would be some sort of failure. But while I realize that professional football is not forever, I would like to maximize every chance I get. I don't regret not finishing college. For one thing, I could have graduated and become a professional football, together. Me not applying myself well in college is the reason why I didn't graduate. But I don't regret it at all. I mean, I wouldn't be where I am today. I wouldn't have my son. I wouldn't. I don't think that I would be in the position that I am right now. I went to school for psychology. I never had any plans on being a psychiatrist or anything like that, but I did want to give back to the youth and help them, with from a mental aspect and understanding the way they think and how they think, and just try to improve their chances of being successful. Out of high school, it's funny. I wanted to be a massage therapist. Like I thought I was like the man at massages, but that when I went to college, they didn't have that field. The closest thing they had to massage therapy or physical therapy was physical education, and I didn't want to be like a gym teacher or anything like that. But yeah, so I wanted to be like an athletic trainer or something involving sports in some type of capacity. Other than that, I really didn't have any dreams and goals outside of being a professional football player. No, it's never too late. I feel as though I've had some slight success outside of football, with my training business and just giving back to the youth on a smaller level. But no, it's never too late. And I look forward to when my playing days are over, and I can really transfer my energy how I have been now to my son, and make sure that he's good. I've heard people answer this question before, and I kind of laughed when people say like they're scared of their playing days being over, and I always thought that I wouldn't be. But it is kind of scary, and it is a certain level of celebrity, if you may say, that comes along with being a professional football player. And I'm not necessarily scared of that being over, but it will be an adjustment. When people ask me what I do, I'm very proud to say, "Oh, I play football." They say, "Well, what do you do for a living?" I say, "Well, I play football." That makes me feel good. So, not being able to say that anymore would definitely be an adjustment. I wouldn't be happy with what I've accomplished because I had much higher goals than where I'm at now. I reached some of my goals, but my main objective has not been anywhere close to being completed. And I guess that's just the way the cards are dealt. But no, I wouldn't be happy with my career. The main objective was to go to the NFL, um, just really make plays. After NFL, dreams of playing in the NFL is really just being a playmaker. At whatever level I play at. I've done my thing in countless, workouts, practices, the games that I have played in. My whole life I've been making plays. It's just natural. What I mean, everybody knows that. But for some reason, it's just, I haven't been the healthiest guy. And at this level, you can't play at a high level and stay healthy, you can't stay out of the training room, there's no room for you, and that's just the reality of it. Over the years, I've become more and more frustrated. My frustration level is still at a minimum, but it's forced me to, I really don't even watch football anymore, just because, at times, I feel as though I could play on that level, and I just focus on the rosters. I just watch all the transactions to, what wide receivers and returners are on the rosters and things like that. So my mind has switched in that capacity, but I'm not really frustrated with where I'm at. I just accept it and just try to move forward. That's all I can do. That's all I have in me. What keeps me going is knowing that I could play at the highest level and knowing that I'm a good football player, and it just things happen. It's just a part of my story, and I accept it.